Bill, I have a few queries regarding PB4L. In my opinion, it was a wonderful idea. So, what is your opinion about PB4L, and especially relating to the sticker system, the reward system in PB4L? If it worked, why did it work? And if you reckon it didn't work perfectly, why? What were the complications and limitations?
Okay, fair enough. The reason that we did it was that there were two reasons. Number one, we wanted there to be an exchange between the teacher and the student in real time. So rather than the student doing something which was meeting our school values and then a month or two later some sort of recognition happening, we wanted it to have a sense of immediacy, so the teacher could say, you know, today or even this week, I've noticed you doing this, meeting the values, and there to be an exchange. So there was virtually a physical contact, you know, like the child might have been holding the card, the teacher had the sticker, sort of almost the pressure of the teacher's finger on the student's palm. So there was that tangible sort of connection. Second thing was that the concept of a coffee card is well understood by adults. You know, a lot of them, people have got them in their car, in their wallets, and students will have seen adults using these things, and so we used the same concept so that students could keep it in a sort of like compact format, flick it out, have it sort of interacted with by a teacher, and then put it back in their pocket. So the coffee card PB4L sticker system is as strong as the understanding and the culture and the sort of communication that runs with it. So in the first year it worked really well because there was a really strong sense of that this was a way of communicating and reinforcing our school values. And then some teachers wanted to do their own system to some degree, which was fine, but when you have your own system, it starts to diminish a school system. And there were complications with seniors wanting the stickers, and some of them said, why don't we get stickers from our teachers? And the teachers thinking, well, seniors won't want them, so they didn't do it for seniors. So a bit of miscommunication there. And also a very, very real aspect that if your class is faultless and you know, you've got time to walk around and be congenial with your class, then putting those stickers on cards and that sort of thing, it's a joyful interaction. If you've got a class, for example, I had a class last year that was really, really required eyes in the back of my head, having the time to go around and put those stickers on the card, that's the sort of class that really, really needed that sort of interaction. But I found it personally, even though I was largely responsible for setting it up, I found it really, really hard to make that work in that setting. So I still think it's a good idea, but it served its purpose for a time, and some people still use them, even though the system doesn't exist anymore. They still put stickers on the cards, and a few kids still collect them. There's no tangible outcome for the students in completing a full card, whereas of course at the start there were prizes to be won. Nowadays we use another system. We use Google Sheets for students to accumulate points, so to speak, and so they still get recognised but not using the coffee card. I like the coffee card system, but it's over now.
Do you think this gamification is going to work in a classroom situation for the engagement of the students? Can we use it in a not a macro level, but micro level? Can we use it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've heard some statistics about how much feedback and the immediacy of feedback that teachers give students in a non-gamified environment, and it's like we're talking usually weeks before students get feedback. Whereas if you go the other way and say, well, students who are playing an online game, they will see points in the corner of their screen going up. They're getting feedback, I think something like every 1.4 second on average. So it's this huge immediacy for a computer-based game, and then there's very, very huge lag for teachers in their classroom using traditional technology. So certainly there's got to be a way that we can use some of the structures or technologies or the thinking or the concepts to give more immediate feedback for students in a simple way. Like teachers haven't got the time with 25 students in the class to give feedback every 1.4 seconds to every student. Technology has to help out somewhere.
Thank you very much. That will do for today.